Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Draft Champions. And today, you guys can see the team. We do have Derek Carr, Herman Moore, Mike Singletary, Cam Chancellor. We have a stacked team, man. That 85 Derek Carr, I've been wanting for a while. I wanted to get him out of the Tuesday night or Friday night, whatever the fuck they call it now, Draft Champions pack. Still haven't got him, but I pulled like almost everybody else. Like, seriously, I think the only two players I haven't pulled are Devontae Freeman and Derek Carr. I think that's it. And I heard that Devontae Freeman's a beast. And I've heard that Derek Carr is a beast as well, even though my friend Nemo had him, and he said he sucked. But right there on the first play of the game, Cam Chancellor ends up coming up with the interception. That's a way to start, man. That's definitely one of the best ways you could possibly start a game, a pick on the first play. That is Color Rush Gary Barnidge. He's a beast as well. Like I said, man, we got a lot of weapons on this team. Of course, I barely ever get a running back, so we have a 72 base gold, Jay Ajayi, who is actually killing it in real life right now. 200-yard back-to-back games. So back-to-back games with 200 yards rushing. Right here, he does throw from the 1-yard line because I did end up throwing a pick, and he barely overthrows his receiver. And ironically, he has Derek Carr as well. I'm assuming that's the Draft Champions one, but who knows. So I got bailed out. My corner got completely burnt right there. I do hit the strip because I did see he was open, and luckily we do pop it out. So 4th and 10, he did not gain a yard from the 1-yard line. So we do end up getting the ball back. Sammy Watkins is a very good gold, actually. If you guys ever come across him in Draft Champs, or if you need a good receiver in Mutt that doesn't cost too much, he's a beast. So 1st and 10, we see our fullback, I don't know who that is, Johnson, wide open. We get about 20 yards with him. So 1st and 10 from the 21, we almost get sacked. We're able to get the ball off, and that could have been bad if we did take a sack. He sent some pressure here. I'm looking. Derek Carr misses a wide open Sammy Watkins on the sideline, which would have been an easy touchdown, or easy first down, could have been a touchdown. Right there, the ball is fumbled, popped up in the air. Jay Ajayi is able to get it. Luckily, so we are able to take our field goal, so we are going up 3-0. So we end up getting a pick on the first play, and then after that, I mean, we threw a pick of our own, got the ball back, kicked a field goal. We should have more points on the board than we actually do. So that definitely sucks. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about points. I will take it. I will take a lead right there. He tries to run a screen pass. He does go up the field, but he does end up moving the ball. He gets to the 26-yard line fairly quick. My corner gets completely turned around, and Amari Cooper gets to the 3-yard line. So we need a goal line stand. We are able to stop his fullback dive on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Tries to go back to his running back. No, sir. Completely blow that shit up. Mark Barron ends up blowing that up. 3rd and goal. He is not able to get into the end zone. They call it dead, but he does end up fighting his way into the end zone. I hate that they do that, but I'm glad in this case. So he does end up taking his field goal. We do get the goal line stop, so that is a huge, huge stop for us. Keeps the game tied at 3. So 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half. Jay Ajayi taking the kickoff out to the 23-yard line. So we lose a couple instead of taking a knee. So right here we do find Kenny Stills low for a couple of yards, about 5. 3rd and 6 comes up, and check this out, man. I make a hasty read. His safety, I think that's actually Cam Chancellor, made a terrible play on that ball. Herman Moore was able to catch it. It was a pretty good dot by Derek Carr, but we are able to get a first down to the 34. Jay Ajayi, 2 for 10 yards right now. If I would have just thrown that to Sammy Watkins on the outside, that would have been a touchdown. He had an all-out blitz. I panicked. I threw it. Didn't work right there. I tried to go to Herman Moore. That could have been picked off. Luckily, it was not. So 3rd and 5 turns into 4th and 5, and we have to punt. And I barely make that. That was probably the closest you can get to missing a fucking field goal. I almost Blair Walsh that shit. So anyway, we are up 6-3. We do take our lead back. 2 minutes left in the first half. And at this point, I need to stop because I want to make sure. I don't want to make sure, but I'm hoping that I can get a 2-score lead before half and then get the ball back to pretty much ice this. But with catches like that, that's not really... It's not really going to help me. Luckily, right there, he does drop that one. He does run a reverse with David Johnson, which is actually a good play, but he took way too long cutting it back up, and he wasted too much time. So he didn't have a very good opening after a while. He does end up getting sacked on 3rd and 7, so he now has to punt the ball. So he doesn't even get a field goal, which is fan-fucking-tastic. So, I mean, if he doesn't take that sack, he's easily in field goal range. He easily ties the game up before half, leaves me a minute. But now I have a minute of my own to either fuck up or do something great, and I fuck up as Jay Ajayi ends up fumbling the ball at the 15-yard line. Jerry Hughes recovers, and we give him the ball back. And on 1st and 10, David Johnson running over 6 people and getting into the end zone, and just like that, we are down 4. 33 seconds left in the half. wow, that completely shifted the momentum. I mean, completely, that sucked. That really sucked. That was possibly the worst thing that could have happened. So 1st and 10, I'm trying to score, and right there, that's not a good start to the drive as we almost get sacked. Luckily, we do get the ball off. 2nd and 10, we do find Kenny Stills over the middle. Possession, catch that. Call a timeout. Luckily, we do have 3 timeouts, so we are in good position. Right there, Gary Barnidge is able to catch it, but he's not able to get out of bounds. So 13 seconds left. We see somebody wide open. I almost said Kenny Stills. Sammy Watkins is wide open for the touchdown. Completely burnt his cornerback, and just like that, in 23 seconds, we go down the field, score a touchdown, and we do, in fact, have the lead. And we do get the lead going into half as this guy starts acting a fool in the end zone. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. And he does not take a knee. He tries to run around. Honestly, if he could have got around that guy that tackled him, he could have possibly went to the end zone. So it does end with him almost getting sacked. And that is how we go into the half. So we do have the lead going into halftime. And at this point, I'm confident because I had a stellar drive before half. And I have confidence in my offense now. So right there, Sammy Watkins, just the goon of the game, ends up getting a nice gain right there. 1st and 10 from the 41, still passing the ball. I see my tight end, but I decided to chuck it deep to Sammy Watkins. Jump ball. Honestly, that bounced off his hands. That could have been caught easily. So 2nd and 10, Watkins again. He's all over the place, man. End up finding him. He goes to the 39. We bring in Andrews because Jay Ajayi was actually really tired. So we end up getting about 9 there. Bring in Ajayi to get the first. And we do get it barely. So 1st and 10, we find Gary Barnidge, and Gary Barnidge is able to go into the end zone to expand our lead to a 2-score lead, 10 points, and we are in great position right now. So at this point, again, I'm in great position. I feel very confident. The momentum has completely shifted. It shifted once towards him when he got that fumble, and then the screen pass on one play for a touchdown. Now it has completely gone my way after a 20-second drive, and then that drive, which was just really quick, and we scored quick. So up by 2 scores at this point, I'm confident. So he tries to go towards the sidelines. He does end up completing that out route. Now he goes deep, and it is intercepted. I don't know who that was. Jonathan Banks, I think, ends up getting the interception of fucking no-name Silver. Ends up getting us the pick, and now we are in even better position as Gary Barnidge ends up picking up the first and some. On 2nd and 8, Gary Barnidge goes 80 yards for the touchdown, and you guys know what's coming. We do end up missing the PAT. That trick you? That trick you to think he was going to quit? Yeah, I always miss a PAT. It wouldn't be one of my videos without me missing a PAT. But on the kickoff, we do get the strip. And now do you guys know what's coming? He does end up quitting the game. Hey, good game to this man. It was fun. It was good. We do end up getting the win. Momentum shifted twice. Luckily, it did shift our way late in the game, and we do end up getting the win pretty handily, 16 points, which does not recollect on how close the game was. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to look out for the next video. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.